Many stories that have been handed down through the generation by Caddo elders and storytellers narrate the traditions about how the world came into existence, how the ancestors migrated from a world of darkness below onto the surface of the earth, where they worked with other animals who at the time spoke a common language with people, to undertake events, coyotes slowing down the transit of the sun across the sky so that people had a longer day.
So a long time ago, coyote made death last forever. Before that happened, people lived forever. And the earth started getting crowded. And the people started arguing with each other because they were using up all the food and the resources and bumping into each other. Said, you know, move out of my way. And so all the chiefs held a council. They got together and they held a council and said, what are we going to do? There's so many people, and people just keep on living and living. And they were trying to figure out what to do. And Coyote jumped up and said, people ought to die forever. Oh, no, no, no. Of course, they don't, want to listen to that because they love their loved ones. They don't want them to die forever. So they decided to have people die for a little while and then come back to life. So the first person died. And they put him in the grass house and they laid him out on the bed. And that night, everybody went to sleep. And they were just going to practice this over the night. And then in the morning, this person would be alive again. So everybody went to bed. And that night, Whirlwind came. But when Whirlwind came, right before she got there, Coyote, hiding in the shadows, jumped up and he ran and he shut the door to the house where this dead person was. And when Whirlwind came, she found that the door was closed and she whirled on by. And in that way, Coyote made death last forever because Whirlwind would have breathed life back into that person. And from that point, of course, they did not like Coyote. He had been a good person, helped slow down and everything. But after that point, Coyote was pushed off into the corners and wasn't allowed back into the villages. So that's a story about how Coyote made death last forever.